YouTube, what's good, gang? Back to you guys with another video, back-to-back days. So today we're going to be doing a steak and rice and au gratin potato mukbang. So we got the steak right here, which is delicious, well seasoned. Same with the rice. We got beef rice seasoned to perfection, and we have our homemade au gratin potatoes. And if you guys would like to see me do more mukbangs, give this video a thumbs up and drop it down below in the comments, you know, if you guys want to see those type of videos, so you know I can take care of you guys, you know. But anyway, so today, you know, I was on very high alert. You know, by day I'm a professional driver, you know, I hold a professional license or whatever, and when I'm not driving, I'm a photographer, videographer. I'm also a musician, but we're not even gonna get into all my titles. But today, you know, as I went from place to place, you know, within my route, you know, I've been really taking heed and noticing a lot of things that people do that I really didn't pay attention to like that before. I mean, I paid attention to it, but I didn't like pay close critical attention to it. For instance, I got to this one stop today, and you know, I'm making my delivery, and the guy who is the receiver who receives the delivery, like, I noticed that every 5 seconds he kept on like going like this with his hand, like rubbing his hand across his nose or whatever, and he had like a sniffle, going like this, going like that a lot, and he kept on using his hand to wipe his nose. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, this bastard gotta touch my paperwork. So I'm like, I'm trying to find a way around him touching my paperwork and stuff like that. So I'm just like, yo, this is going to be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to do this job. I have to get the paperwork so that, you know, I can get paid for making my runs, my deliveries or whatever. So everybody in there working or whatever, you know, my eyes is going around scanning everybody, seeing what they doing and stuff like that. And I noticed that, you know, the dude kept on touching his nose with his hand, like with the back of his hand. And then one time he used like the back of his, like the very back of his palm, and went across his nose. And then he went into another area. Them potatoes is hitting. I don't know how good y'all can see that, but so my turn had came up, and he told me to back into a door. I backed into the door, whatever. I go back in after I filled them, get on the truck, get off, grab the 2, you know, little pallets or whatever that I had to deliver, and I'm in there and I'm watching this guy. He's training somebody at this point, and I'm looking, and he does it again. So I'm like, shit. He takes the stuff off the truck or whatever. He breaks it down. A lady had my bills, so she signed off on the bills, the paperwork. So I'm just like, oh, thank God. But what happened is I have to get a receipt from the guy that offloaded the truck that kept touching the back of his nose. So what happened was I had to give him my bill. Now, he used the back of his hand, like his palm, a couple times, and then he used like right here. He used right here, like his pointer finger, like the side of his hand, and went like that a couple times. And you know, he was in there touching stuff, you know, touching other things and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, there's no way around this. So the only thing I can do at this point is touch a part of the bill that I know that he didn't touch, because the part that he did touch basically is contaminated. Not saying that he had, you know, coronavirus or anything like that, because it's hard to tell. This is my steak, guys. I'm about to take a bite of this. This is the backside. Let me flip this over. See if y'all can see this. Got some rice on there. Yeah, I got some rice on there, but that, oh my God, that is hitting. That is, ooh, man. Y'all can taste this right now. Mmm. 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 Oh man, y'all gotta excuse me. Your boy really didn't eat all day while I was working. So, you know, I gotta go in now. But I touched the part of the bill that he didn't touch. So, you know, I'm holding the bills. I'm going outside. I go back into my truck. I lay the bill down on the truck floor or whatever. I take my can of Lysol and I missed the Lysol lightly all over the bill. Then I flipped it, misted the Lysol all over the back of the bill, and I just let it sit there on the floor and air dry. I then immediately use, you know, my hand sanitizer or whatever, and I used quite a generous amount, and I like really piled it on, and I just let it, like, just gobs of hand sanitizer all over my hands, just air dry by itself, you know. And it was more than the usual amount, but it's crazy, man. Like, you know, it's coronavirus going around. You don't know who has it, so you don't know whoever you come in contact with, if they're gonna have it or not. And yet you have cold symptoms and stuff like that, and you're using the back of your hand to wipe your nose. Like, what the are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be unknowingly passing it on to somebody else that doesn't have it. You know, and that's how viruses spread. Like, y'all gotta stop being nasty, man. Y'all gotta stop being nasty at these places, yo. For real. Cause this coronavirus ain't no joke. I'm gonna drop something else on y'all right quick. So, you know, I've been getting all kind of messages and stuff sent to me on Instagram from all different types of people, my family, friends, stuff like that. And this coronavirus is definitely hitting closer and closer to home. I know a couple people that hit me up and was like, yo, in the text message, they're like, yo, my kid's school got shut down. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the parents had coronavirus, so they had to shut the school down for a couple weeks. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I got relatives in a retirement home, and I got a call today on March 10th, 2020, today, or whatever, because I'm power of attorney over one of my relatives or whatever. So I got a call today that the nursing home that, you know, one of my relatives is in, they said that visitation is going to be limited. Nobody, not one single person in the facility is allowed to have visitors for a 2-week minimum. Now, they didn't say how long it was going to be that they couldn't have visitors, but they said that it was a minimum of 2 weeks. So like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Because I literally just went up there to see my relative a couple days ago. Everything was cool. So if something was going on in there, they probably wouldn't tell me or any of the, you know, other family. But however, I think they do got to report it to, you know, the CDC or, you know, the Board of Health or whoever they got to report that to. And if something is going on, you know, the news is probably going to be verified. It's going to get probably, you know, pretty messy. Hopefully nobody there has, you know, coronavirus, because it's really going to suck. And, you know, my relative's birthday is coming up in a couple of days, and now I can't even go see my relative because of the precaution that the retirement home is taking to limit visitation due to the coronavirus. So it's crazy. Good. I think for my next mukbang, I think I might do like Popeyes versus KFC or Burger King versus Chick-fil-A, something like that, or battle of the milkshakes, go around, see who all got the best milkshake, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see something like that, y'all want to, you know, shoot the ish with y'all boy like we doing now, just talking in general, you know what I'm saying, doing mukbangs, drop it down below in the comments and let me know. Because I can do that for y'all, you dig? One thing for certain, and two things for sure, I like to talk. But I only like to talk about stuff that's interesting. And, as you can see, I like to eat. So you put talking and eating together, and you turn that camera on, your boy is here for y'all. Comment down below, how many of y'all eat double starches when y'all eat y'all meals? Like, I'm eating rice, which is a starch, and I'm eating potatoes, which is a starch, which is crazy. So it's like starch and starch. I ain't got no vegetables in here whatsoever. I'm not really a vegetable fan, but there are one or two vegetables that I will eat. And my fave is collard greens. I love some collard greens, man. You put some smoked neck bones or something in there, or smoked turkey and them collards, and you season it up right, you got yourself something good. That's good eating. Yeah, it's so crazy. But yeah, the coronavirus is hitting closer and closer to home, man. Like, I hate to get a call, you know, hearing that somebody I know personally has the coronavirus, man. That's gonna suck, you know. So may God be with us all. I have a client that been hitting me up on Instagram that is from France. Where at in France, I don't know. But I was trying to get as much information from this client as I could. Client says that, you know, they want me to do a couple photo shoots for them. And they here in the US for 2 months or whatever. And I'm just like, damn, 2 months, that's a long time. But how ironic that they're here during the time that Italy is on lockdown. You know, so they came last week, I believe, and then Italy goes on lockdown, you know, a couple days ago. So I guess they saw this coming, and maybe like people wanted to get out of France, so they start coming over here, migrating, and you can't tell who got, you know, the virus. So it's just like, now I'm kind of skeptical whether I should take this photography job or not, because I don't want to unknowingly, you know, accept and do this job with this client if, you know, he's or she is one of the people that was over there in the affected area, and they could very well possibly be infected, you know. So it's kind of scary. I might have to turn down that money. You know what I'm saying? I might have to turn down that money due to the fact of, you know, this whole health situation with this virus going around. Being as though they are from, you know, one of the places that was shut down, like over there in Paris or France or whatever. They don't want people to leave the house unless they going to work. That's it. Only leave the house unless you're going to work. That's how bad it is over there. So it's crazy. You got your boy nervous, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to turn down no money, but sometimes it's bigger than money, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta say, the hell with the money, and value your health more than anything. Because the real wealth is health. Because without health, you have nothing. You have all the money in the world, but if you dead, what is money to you if you dead? You dead? This steak is so good. But yeah, guys, you know, I'm gonna pretty much wrap this video up right here. And you know, I just wanted to shoot the shit with y'all and take heed to some of the things that I saw today. Tell y'all about some of the calls, text messages and stuff I got, and tell y'all, you know, be very careful, prepare yourself. You never know what's going on. Keep your eyes open, watch people. and see the little nasty, dirty things that they do. You in and out of bathrooms. Make sure people washing their hands and stuff like that. Be careful. Make sure you're washing them hands for at least 30 seconds. They say the minimum is 20, but you know, I challenge y'all to wash your hands for 30 seconds. You know, if you one of them people that wash your hands properly, whatever, get this video a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? I think I'm gonna do a video on the proper way that you guys should wash your hands to prevent not just the coronavirus, but other viruses and diseases out there. So I think my next video, I'm gonna do a basic hand washing tutorial so that you guys can see the proper way to wash your hands so that you're not passing around the coronavirus or any other virus. But you know, like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Thank you for coming. You know, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. You know, if this video get about 20 thumbs up or whatever, you know, I'm coming back with another mukbang. I might do a couple, you know, cooking videos, something like that, if y'all like that. And I know a lot of y'all is waiting for me to do some prank videos and some challenges. But I definitely got some hot pranks coming up for you guys. So don't think that I forgot about all the people that like pranks and stuff like that, you know. It ain't no rules to YouTube and ain't no rules on this channel. So, you know, I make whatever videos I really feel like making at the time, whatever's inspiring. But I'm gonna try to, you know, take care of everybody's appetite and everybody's needs. So, you know, with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. It's been real.